Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands attends a symposium in Utrecht. The Prince of Wales visits a farm in Hereford. King Felipe VI of Spain receives a medal in Madrid. And Queen Margrethe of Denmark attends the RNAS anniversary meeting in Copenhagen. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good evening, everyone, and happy Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for January 28th, 2025. In Copenhagen, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe of Denmark attended the 200th anniversary meeting of the Royal Nordic Antiquarian Society at the National Museum. Established in 1825 by a group of individuals interested in the Nordic past, in particular the Icelandic sagas, the Royal Nordic Antiquarian Society is one of Europe's oldest. According to a press release, the purpose of the society is to support and disseminate knowledge of the cultural history of Denmark and the rest of the Nordic region, in quote, ancient and medieval times. This is done through the publication of books and journals and by organizing lecture evenings and excursions for the Society's members. End quote. In Oslo, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway attended a breakfast meeting at the residence of the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Norway, Jonas Støre. In the mid-morning, the Crown Prince attended the opening of the conference, Kjeftaket for Diversity and Inclusion, held at the Rebel. According to the Royal Court of Norway, in the fall of 2021, the government introduced the sports strategy, Stronger Back, a more inclusive sport, and allocated funding for a dedicated initiative aimed at promoting diversity and inclusion in sports. During the conference, discussions focused on addressing social and cultural barriers to participation. Key topics included increasing participation among people with disabilities, promoting gender balance and equality, combating racism, discrimination, and hate speech. On Monday, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden attended a memorial service for the victims of the Holocaust, held at the Erik Erikson Hall in Stockholm. The ceremony was organized by the Forum for Living History. Meanwhile, His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden presided over the presentation of scholarships from the Mikael Bindefeld Foundation in memory of the Holocaust, held at the Drama Theater. The recipient of the scholarship went to conductor Miss Sofia Winonarski. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, Ms. Winonarski received the scholarship for her stage performance and concert entitled Stolen Music. The performance and concert, quote, revives parts of the Jewish music that was stolen, banned, and silenced during the Nazi regime. During the ceremony, the prince gave a speech in which he said, among other things, the heavy work of remembrance that has become your burden now becomes our duty. We shall not forget. End quote. Meanwhile, in Lyon, France, His Royal Highness Prince Carl Philip of Sweden attended the Bocuse d'Or chef competition. Passionate about Swedish gastronomy, the prince, as patron of the Chef of the Year competition, has supported Team Sweden at the Bocuse d'Or for many years. This year, Mr. Gustav Leonhardt, representing Team Sweden, won the bronze medal. Congratulations. In New York City, Her Royal Highness Princess Madeline of Sweden participated in a meeting with representatives of the World Childhood Foundation, USA, on Monday. In her social media post, the princess thanked the World Childhood USA Board for, quote, a productive day, discussing new goals and strategies, end quote. In Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, presided over Dia de la Universidad commemoration ceremony held at the Universidad Carlos III de Madrid. During the ceremony, the king received the Medalla de Honor in recognition of his outstanding institutional support for research and the university system, as well as his full dedication to the general interest and service to citizens in the exercise of his responsibility. Prior to the king receiving his medal, he unveiled a commemorative plaque, thus officially opening the new Faculty of Health Sciences building. On a side note, for those of you who are keeping track of the 2025 Royal Daily News Royal Plaque Unveiler Leaderboard, His Majesty the King is at 1. While His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, still only has 1. That's okay. It's still January. We still have some time to go. Okay, moving on. In Hereford, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, visited the Lower Blakemere Farm this afternoon. According to Kensington Palace, the purpose of the visit was to, quote, learn more about how the multi-generational farm has refined regenerative farming practices and farm diversification as part of its journey to net zero. Net zero means balancing the greenhouse gases we produce with the amount we remove from the atmosphere. Farmers are absolutely key to achieving this. By restoring the land and embracing long-term solutions, the farm supports the Duchy of Cornwall's goal to reach net zero by 2032. Lower Blakemere Farm is one of the Duchy of Cornwall's 7 focus farms, an initiative designed to share knowledge and experiences of the transition to greener farming practices. End quote. This morning, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, attended a reception and meeting at the Directorate of Public Security in the Condamine. During the reception, the police commissioner, Mr. Eric Arella, reviewed the previous year, highlighting a level of safety in Monaco while noting that, quote, road safety remains a subject of concern, end quote. This afternoon, His Royal Highness, Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei, released a new photo with his wife, Princess Anisha Rosna of Brunei, and their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II and Princess Rajwa Al Hussein of Jordan. In a social media post, the prince wrote, quote, wonderful seeing our dear friends, Crown Prince Al Hussein and Princess Rajwa, end quote. Meanwhile, the Crown Prince released the same image with the message stating, quote, with our dear friends, Prince Abdul Mateen and Princess Anisha Rosna of Brunei, end quote. And finally, on Monday evening, Her Royal Highness, Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands, attended the annual meeting of the Interfaith Network in Vrijheid Verbonde in Utrecht. The theme of this year's meeting was spirituality and leadership. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, January 29th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful evening. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.